is my fight prediction for Raymond Muratalla versus Tevin Farmer. It's going to be a very good fight. Raymond Muratalla is an orthodox fighter who's mostly on the front foot, likes to be aggressive throughout the fight. He jabs. I would say he has a very good jab. Does he jab a lot? No. I would say he jabs above average. Most of the time, he'll mix it in here and there, but mostly he's a guy who likes to throw power punches, throws hooks to the body, stuff like that. He doesn't really just try to rely on body punches overall, but because he'll jab a lot throughout the fight, but he likes to be mostly aggressive when he's in the inside. He will chase you down. It will be on the front foot. He is mobile, knows how to cut off the ring very well. I feel like he has a lot of power. He definitely has more power than what Tevin Farmer has coming into the fight. But I feel like Tevin Farmer's power is underrated. Guys really don't run up in there with him because they know how he'll basically respond to the certain exchanges. And he has good accuracy. He kind of clip a lot of guys, so they don't really take that risk. But I feel like Tevin Farmer's a fighter who fights on the back foot. He's a guy who fights out the southpaw position. He does jab a lot. He really likes to lean on guys throughout the fight. So I would definitely say that Tevin Farmer got the advantage with the hands, feet, and inside. But I just don't know if he's going to be able to handle the power that Muratalla will have in the fight. I know his stamina is going to be good, so that's not going to be a problem to worry about. But overall, it seems like Muratalla is the bigger guy, especially when it comes to that weight class. Tevin Farmer's usually at a lighter weight class, so I'm used to him being in a lower weight class, not at the 135. So it's gonna be a adjustment, even though he's been there for a while. It's still gonna be adjustment. I just feel like the natural 135 guy is gonna have an advantage. Anytime you come into a fight like that, usually a guy who's 135 already, he's gonna have an advantage over a guy who's moved up or been lower in the past. You can look at that case with Haney and Loma. Even though Haney technically wasn't at 135 from the beginning, but he was more naturally 135 than Loma was. Loma molded up. But I feel like Tevin Farmer has an advantage when it comes to the hand speed, the experience. There's a lot of things that's on his side, man. A lot of stuff he definitely can't look past. I wouldn't overlook if I was him. A lot of stuff, he brings to the table. Now, if he wanna basically be overlooked, that's on him. That's basically a strategy, I guess. I think Muratalla does a better job with his power overall, though. Especially when he's jabbing. I feel like he's gonna jab a lot more later in the fight than Farmer would. Farmer's a guy, he jabs a lot more early in the fight. But I think later on he kind of slows down, doesn't really jab that much. So I think that Muratalla can use that to his advantage. That'll work for him. But Farmer, he gotta use his legs a lot more in this fight too, if you want to have some kind of advantage. He can definitely try to fight with the back foot, which I think is something he's gonna do. I don't know if counter punching is gonna work for him. He could counter punch as an advantage. I've seen someone counter punch Muratalla before. He had some success. He basically went 10 rounds, didn't get knocked out, so Yeah, he had an advantage when it came to him counter punching. Because Muratalla, he's not going to be throwing too many jabs, so you can kind of time the hooks that he's throwing, stuff like that. So I would definitely say he have an advantage. And then he's always looking for that right hand. So I think Tevin Farmer can have some success fighting the inside if he actually wants to make that kind of fight and test, make that kind of risk. But if he doesn't, then he'll just be at a disadvantage. But he definitely should be fighting the inside. I think he'd have a huge advantage doing that. He definitely would. Just because overall he can use that experience and time certain things, especially with Muratalla's left hooks, right hooks. I feel like he had the speed to kind of time all that, but if he doesn't, then he will eventually end up losing this fight. Because I feel like Muratalla, he got a huge advantage when it comes to fighting the inside. He kind of wants to make it that kind of fight. It's not going to be strictly toe-to-toe, but naturally it'll get to that point. Naturally, I feel like it'll be a very good fight. I feel like he'll have a huge advantage. But Tevin Farmer definitely going to be on the back foot, though. He's not going to be moving forward too much until it gets to the point where he needs to score and he has no choice. And then I feel like at that point, then he's gonna try to be a lot more aggressive. I definitely feel like he would. I feel like Tevin Farmer gonna definitely need to let his hands go this weekend against Muratalla, just because of what he's going up against, all that power. So he's definitely gonna be trying to use it. He's not gonna be trying to win off of speed or anything else like that. So I feel like he's definitely gonna try to test Tevin Farmer's punch resistance and see what he can definitely handle. Tevin Farmer got to use that speed to get past his power, though. He definitely does. If he doesn't, he's gonna put himself at a disadvantage. If he tries to go just power shot for power shot, I think he'll lose in a fight like that. And I think the fight might turn into that kind of fight, to be honest with you. I think it might just be a power shot for power shot type of fight. I think it might turn into something like that. I don't know why, but I can see it. Because I know Muratalla's not going to try to sit there and box. I don't think that'll work in his favor. I just don't see that going on. I don't know why. It ain't a certain reason, but I don't see that being a strategy as far as what he's going for. And I think Tevin Farmer doesn't move that much throughout the fight as far as his legs, so I feel like he's not gonna have to chase Tevin Farmer down or something like that to have a close toe-to-toe fight. So I feel like it's gonna be a lot more physical than these people realize. So it's definitely gonna be a good fight. But Muratalla, he's gonna get enough rounds though. I can really see him getting enough rounds in this fight, being active, stealing a lot of rounds. At the end of these rounds, scoring. I can definitely see him stealing a lot of rounds, so I would definitely give him the advantage in this fight over Tevin Farmer. I would say possibly a decision in this fight. I would get a fight basically a Muratalla decision. I feel like he'll take this fight. It's gonna be a close fight though. A very close fight, but I feel like he's gonna take this fight with a decision over Tevin Farmer. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.